Yo guys, what's going on? Welcome back to another video. Now in today's video guys, I'm going to be bringing you 5 MLB players that have been very disappointing in the 2019 season. These are guys that had very good seasons in 2018, but unfortunately have not been able to follow them up in 2019. So anyway guys, let's go ahead, let's get into it. Alright, so the first guy we're going to talk about here is going to be Chris Davis. Now, Chris Davis last year was one of the best players in the league in terms of one of the best power hitters. 2018, he finished with a 247 batting average, 48 home runs, and also 123 RBIs. He was, I believe, second in home runs in the entire league, and he was really good. He was also second in RBIs. Well, actually, no, I think he was the league leader in home runs, and he also was second in RBIs last year. But this year, he has been not good at all. He has a 220 average, 18 home runs, and 55 RBIs. Also, we're going to take a deep dive into more of his stats. If you take a look this year, I'm going to highlight it. League leading in home runs at 48. Also, he finished 8th in the MVP voting. And going on more of his stats, 316 total bases, an OPS of 874. He has a slugging percentage of 549 and an on-base percentage of 326. Now moving on now to 2019, as I did mention before, as you can see, and if you go ahead and take a look here, in 2019 right now currently he has 420 plate appearances and 381 at bats, and he has 18 home runs, 55 RBIs, and he has 112 strikeouts, which is, you know, a little less than last year, but a 220 batting average as I mentioned before, and he has a 674 OPS along with a 383 slug and a 290 OPS. So a very, very big drop off for Chris Davis from the 2018 to 19 season, and that's the first player that's been really disappointing. The next player is going to be Blake Snell, the former Cy Young winner from last year, and he also won the ERA title in that year as well. So in 2018 I should say, this guy had an incredible year. League leading ERA at 1.89. Also, he led the league in wins at 21, and he also led the league at ERA plus with 219. He was an all-star that year. He finished first in the AL Cy Young voting, and he also finished 9th in the MVP voting. He had a 974 whip. He finished with only 1 hit by pitch, which is awesome. 221 strikeouts. He gave up 16 home runs. His ERA was 1.89, and he also went ahead, pitched 180 innings, and then I believe the opponent batting average as well, if I could find it on here. I don't think they have it. I don't know, but as you can see, home runs per 9 is a 0.8 home runs per 9, 3.2 walks per 9, and 11 strikeouts per 9 innings. Now, this year, he has not been good at all. In 20 games, he has a 6-7 record. His win-loss percentage is a 4.62. He has a 100 innings pitched right now, 101, I should say. He has a 1.248 whip. He doesn't have a very good ERA right now. He has, if I could find it here, man, Baseball Reference is not good. Hold on. If you take a look though at his 2019 stats, he has a 6-7. He's 6-7, 4.28 ERA, 101 innings pitched, 136 strikeouts, and a 1.248 WHIP. Honestly, this guy has not been doing good this year. Really has not played well, and it definitely shows. The next guy we are going to show here is going to be Edwin Diaz. So Edwin Diaz last year was not without a doubt the best closer in the MLB. Finished with 57 saves, which led the league. He had a 1.96 ERA, a 124 strikeouts, a 1.60 opponent batting average, and a 0.79 WHIP. Also, Blake Snell had a 178 opponent batting average, a 0.97 WHIP, and finished 21-5. But this year, Blake Snell has a 242 on opponent batting average. But this year, Diaz only has 25 saves, a 5.32 ERA, 77 strikeouts, a 269 opponent batting average, and a 1.46 WHIP. This guy has not been good whatsoever. He's just not been good, man. He really hasn't been good. If you take a look here, Edwin Diaz, his stats, I mean, honestly, he's blown about 5 saves. I believe he's had about 30 opportunities, and he blew 5 of those saves. Also, he's given up 11 home runs, 19 walks, 28 earned runs, and he also has like a 1.4 whip. Hit per 9 is 9.5, which is way up from the 5 hits per 9 that he gave up in 2018. Also, his home runs per 9 is at 2.1, and his walk per 9 is at 3.6. Yet in 2018, they were 0.6 and 2.1 respectively. So this guy has really taken a step back. I've seen him blow games, And to be completely honest here, he's really stepped down from what he was back in 2018. I mean, in 2018, he was unstoppable. He was one of the best closers in the MLB, no doubt. But now he is he's very bad. I don't know what's going on with Edwin Diaz, but he is just not there. Then the second to last guy we're going to go over is going to be Jesus Aguilar. So last year, Jesus Aguilar, I'm going to take a look at the stats right now. So Aguilar last year had a 274 average, 35 home runs, and 108 RBIs, which I believe was enough to finish in the top 5 in terms of RBIs, and was hitting a lot of home runs. He was a very good player last year. But this year, he only has a 242 average, 9 home runs, and 39 RBIs, and 269 at-bats. And also, if we take a look at his more advanced stats, so if we take a look at his total stats right here, as you can see, 242 batting average, his on-base percentage is 332, slugging is 379, and he has an OPS of 711, which is down from the 890 that he had last year. And also last year, he was an all-star and finished 16th in the MVP voting. So this guy has severely taken a step back, and it sucks because this guy was really good last year for the Brewers, and I thought he was going to rebound, but unfortunately he did not, and it's a damn shame, man. It really is. Now, the last player we're going to go over, this hurts, man. It's going to be Matt Carpenter. So in 2018, he had that really hot month of July or August. He was incredible, unstoppable, and last year he had a 257 batting average, 36 home runs, 81 RBIs, but this year in 339 at-bats, he is posting right now a 212 batting average, 11 home runs, and 33 RBIs. And if we take a look here, he has a 363 slugging percentage, a 321 OPS, and also a 684 OPS. And to take a look at last year, his OPS was 897, had a slugging percentage of 523, and an on-base percentage of 374. And I believe this is actually one of his career low OPS. I mean, 684, that's a career low for him. The next low is 750 in 2014. And honestly, this is not good, man. He really has not been good this year for the St. Louis Cardinals. And it's a shame as well because he had that great month. He finished 9th in the MVP voting, really caught hot. You know, he really caught fire in the last couple months of the season, but unfortunately, he has just not been able to perform on that same level this year. But anyway, guys, hope you've enjoyed the video. If you did, smash the like. It's trash 5 likes. Thank you guys so much for watching. Take care. Peace out.